back to London. We were in TGI's. What were you going to say?
I was like, maybe I should tweet and say, does anyone want to meet us in London?
Yeah, but then we didn't.
And
really
you were like, yeah, do it, man. This is all my idea.
What's the worst? What's the worst that could happen? Was my view on it. What's the worst that could happen? Like 3 people show up, we'll talk to them, they'll fuck off.
Then the worst did happen.
So we send out this tweet, and we wait around for a bit. We say no. First, we go into a fucking art museum.
Yeah, we just walked around the National Gallery.
Lots of naked babies in there.
Yeah, there's lots of naked baby paintings.
Yeah, and there was a painting of a troll, which was pretty funny.
Yeah, Alex latched onto the weirdest things, like that dog with a bow tie is funny. Stuff like that.
So then once that was over, we go out and we wait in the rain in Trafalgar Square.
Yeah.
I take a picture of the big plinth. Yeah. So meet us there. Of course, no one knows what I look like, so...
We have to base it on what I look like.
To ask every single person whether they're here.
No, what it was the first guy shows up, Tom.
Yeah,
good guy.
Tom the Finnish guy.
Yeah.
Same age as us.
He was just kind of wandering around because he didn't...
And he was looking at us and I was like Alex, I think this is a guy. I think this is our guy. I think this is a guy.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you recognize you from the Yogspog Jar Media stuff, I guess. Luckily. Otherwise, I don't know what the fuck they would have done. So he comes over. We talk to him for a bit, for like ages. We wait for ages, talking to him. We're about to give up and we are leaving.
But then as we're leaving... We're intercepted.
We're intercepted by Omari. Shout out to Omari, who showed up like at the last second. He'd been waiting around for ages. He'd taken a picture from really far away.
Yeah.
Of us standing in a little triangle. Because he didn't know. He didn't want to go up to us and be like,
"Hey, are you?"
Yeah.
You know. Whatever. And then if it was wrong, then he would have looked like a dick.
But the weird thing was, he took this picture from really far away and he put it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Replying to me saying, "Is that you over there?" And people replied to that saying, "That's Ruben, that's them."
Wow, he's got great posture.
Yeah, that was one of them, which was very weird.
Yeah.
That's a good compliment.
The picture was so blurry.
It's so blurry. Like, you can't see anything. Yeah. And Tom and Ruben are standing like covering me.
Yeah.
So you can't even fucking see me. No, like you can see just like the outline of my face. But it's so pixelated and blurry. Yeah, but you get nothing from it.
All they can see from it is that, like, you look like this part here. They can see that.
Yeah.
And they saw it in the Facebook
I looked at it on Reddit.
It's just like, oh, look, those two are, like, the same or whatever. Yeah. It's really shit.
Get CSI on it.
What? Excuse me? Jim?
So then we fucking wandered around with them.
We're trying to find somewhere to sit down.
Yeah.
Because apparently, like, London was really fucked yesterday.
Really full.
Just really busy and crazy. Just the one day we happened to be there. So we go into a Waterstones, which has a cafe in it for some reason. There were just books everywhere.
Yeah, you can read books and have a drink.
Yeah.
Well,
it was a full. We went to Starbucks and there were lots of business people on their laptops.
Well, yeah. Also full. Yeah.
Also full. And then we sat on a bench.
Yeah.
And
it was cold, and then we were waiting to meet fucking Tina, and then
Tina.
See,
gradually as the day went on, Ruben got more and more frustrated and annoyed, and I got more and more. I was getting more and more enjoyment out of it as the day went on. I was just laughing. I hadn't laughed that much in a long time. It was just like so surreal. It just got more and more weird. So Tina was our guide.
Yeah,
effectively.
Guide.
Yeah, she was. What was her thing? She was supposed to show us the sights, I guess.
Oh, yeah, and then we just kind of fucking waited in a piercing like pile for her to get her fucking ear pierced.
Yeah, we went.
Why did she get her ear pierced then?
Because she said I won't be out again this week, and I want to do it now.
Oh,
it was so funny though.
Yeah.
By then, Tom had left.
Tom had gone. We still had Amari, the 15-year-old, sat of us in the tattoo piercing parlor.
It was a really tiny, cramped one though as well. Yeah. So it all squidged in. And we were waiting there for all this time.
And then this fucking country and western thrash combination music starts playing.
Because it was like completely silent. Yeah. And this guy, this bearded guy with his plaid, like, flannel on.
His hat.
He had the beard and everything.
He really fit, like, the exact mixture of the genres.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so
And he
weird.
walks out. We don't notice, though, what he's doing. And suddenly this, like, rockin' weird fucking country / metal stuff comes on. It's very strange. Lots of
That's what you'd expect in a tattoo parlor, though.
And then
not the country part, though.
I don't know. Was it like...
It was a
like
mix,
one of those
though.
hipster tattoo places?
Yeah.
It was quite.
Yeah.
It was quite like that.
And then Amari did this weird little dance. It was just like, this really set in stone how much younger than you. How much younger than us he was.
Like slagging him off.
I'm just saying.
Leave Amari alone.
I know. He's a nice guy, but it was the strangest thing. Like I shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have been there if I shouldn't have been there. We shouldn't have been there.
Because we dressed like ridiculously formal.
Yeah, just cause.
We just went into this fucking tattoo parlor. Dude, it was fucking surreal, okay? It was really weird.
And we're just there with like Tina's friend. Tina's getting whatever fucking ear pierced or some shit.
Because Tina brought her friend along to make sure we didn't fucking murder her. Which of course we didn't do.
Why didn't you just murder both?
Could have, yeah.
Why would we do that? One of them was from like New Zealand. You're
Half
like,
New
you're
Zealand.
practically sisters.
Just like
brother
me,
and
yeah.
sister.
Precisely.
Sisters.
Yeah. So we
Practically
eventually end up with just Tina.
Mm-hmm.
Who just like takes us randomly around London, like
Yeah, and then we end up in this fucking food place for like no reason. I assumed she wanted to eat. I didn't particularly care about eating. I could have just fucking gone and got something from Tesco. I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
No, she takes into this food place. I'm under the impression she wanted to eat food. No,
she doesn't eat food because she's one of the London, like, she smokes.
She just smokes and drinks
smokes instead of eating.
and that's it. She threw up, by the way, in the end.
Did she?
Yeah,
That's
she
always
always
an end to
she threw up.
Good end to a night, isn't it?
Yeah, and we're sat there, aggressive, like Italian waiter, being a fucking cunt. Fuck that guy.
He kept his notepad like down there, so he went like he came over and just went like, all right, boys, and then pulled it out from his fucking groin.
Yeah,
and he was like really rude.
He was like nice to women and a cunt to every male.
Yeah, because we were like really confused. Still.
Yeah, like
I
was like, Tina, what the fuck? We waiting for your fucking friends? It was Tina's fault. Fuck you, Tina. I hate you.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah,
I thought it was real funny.
And then he comes over to me as if it's like me, he's just fucking sorting everything out, just because I'm on the outside sort of point of the table, closest to like the rest of the room.
Yeah.
And I was like, Tina, what are we doing? And then he was like, come back in a minute. Come back in a minute.
yeah.
I'll fucking kill you. I will do it right here in this restaurant.
Then Tina just left.
Yeah.
For ages.
Tina left just to get a fucking friend.
And when her friend came back, she got her purse out, filled with loads of like £50 notes and stuff.
Her friend just has loads of money.
And this Italian guy comes over and he just like grabs it out of her hand as a joke.
Like jokes to like grab it and then yeah.
He actually touched it though.
Yeah, all right. And he's like, oh, that's funny. That's fuck you.
And everyone's just sort of like,
yeah. And I was just like, I want to fucking leave now and never come back.
And then we went in an Uber.
Yeah, fucking Tina and her friend just screaming and shit and laughing.
Because
and like,
they
put on this, you got an aux cable, yeah.
Because they drank an entire bottle of wine.
They drank an entire bottle of wine. And they don't eat anything, obviously, either.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was sat in the front of the taxi, and then
just
it was like this African guy as well, and and he clearly really did not want. Yeah. He's just like straight face. Just I don't want these people here. And when we again, I was like, sorry about their enthusiasm.
Yeah,
he just laughed at me. He just laughed.
Yeah.
So,
and then we were in the middle of nowhere, and you were just like, fuck this.
I'm fucking going home. And that was it. We went home.
Then we went home after getting lost.
That was pretty easy. Yeah. Apart from like going on one wrong tube and then having to just go back again and get the right one again.
Because everything was wrong that day. All the train times were wrong.
The train times were fucked. When we got there, they were like, the train's at 10:45, then it was at 10:15. The tube, and then it was like, oh, sorry, we're not going to Chippenham, but we're going to Swindon.
Yeah, and the tube wasn't going to Paddington anymore or something.
The Bakerloo line just wasn't that's like the main ones, like all the cool places. It was one of those, I've just got, so it's just a funny day. I still really like London. Yeah, me too. But you also hate it. No, I don't. I feel like I'm going to go back there. Like, just hate the people. I feel like Jim would have hated every second of it though. We'll go again and take Jim on a better plan day. Yeah. Next time. Set a proper date. I think that's what you should do. Sending out a tweet an hour before we're going to be there on a Wednesday. We could always go on like the fucking weekend of that fucking Comic-Con thing. There's bound to be people there that'll go to that to see you. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be funny. Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah. You can see all the at least there's an event as well, so when they're bored of us, they can just sort of... I doubt it. James would hate it even more than Jim would. Yeah. You probably would have got some enjoyment, like in the funny way, like me. Well, like we just got so many new sitcom moments. Yeah, out of it. Because if you don't know, I'm taking notes because our lives are like this fucking bizarre sitcom. We have a whole episode where we just spend it on the tube, or it's either that or the ending of the show is us getting on the tube. There are some, and it's actually the Skyfall tube, and then we die. Yeah, that's the end of the show. No, because there are some real weirdos in London. Like, it was a particularly weird day or something. There was this guy who was holding this, like, rag. Yeah, and he was just going... doing this. Yeah, just going... Like, through the streets. Spinning it like that. Just going, ah! at people.
This old guy walked
dressed normally.
Yeah.
Just
this old guy walked in front of us.
Nearly hit me in the face.
An old guy walked in front of us and just went. He
was
like really screamed
or whatever. Yeah,
it's fucking weird, man. Weird experience. Funny though. I was just laughing all the time.
Well, that's because like London is so completely different to.
It's a culture shock.
Everywhere else.
Yeah.
Around here,
Yeah,
like
we're
where we are right now, this could not be more different than London.
Yeah, you're right. Because like all the buildings in London are like so high you can't see over them. But it seems so like.
But like it didn't feel weird to me. It felt like kind of normal being there. It was just like it felt kind of normal for me being there. I just didn't. I just obviously don't know like loads of stuff there. I don't know loads of places there.
Both
tubes are easy, so there's that.
Both Tom and Omari posted on my Reddit saying like people were asking Tom,
what does he look like?
What does he look like? And he was like, he's a blonde guy and he was overly dressed. And that's that. And Omari was like, thanks for the weirdest 4 hours of my life.
Nuts. I'm so sorry, Omari.
I'm so sorry. It was funny though.